Okay, so I will be doing increasing loudness on my patient Lindsay. Okay, so we have already determined that her soft voice is not from any physical or emotional limitations. So what we're going to do is we have a pre-recorded small conversation sample where we're going to listen to it and we're going to discuss her soft voice. So you want to listen to it, and I'm going to have you tell me how your voice compares to my voice in our recording. So let's go ahead and listen to it.
Hey Lindsay, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Okay. You want to tell me about your weekend?
Well, it was really good. Yeah, I didn't really do much. It's Dog City, and then I just hung out with my boyfriend.
That sounds fantastic. I bet nobody else can hear you though.
All right, Lindsay, so tell me, how does your voice compare to my voice in our recording?
It's a little bit more quieter.
Okay. All right, now let's talk about how a quiet voice might be perceived by other people.
They might not be able to understand me.
Okay? They may not understand you. And if I were to be, let's say a job interview, okay? Hi, my name is Brittany. Or what does the softer voice say about my personality?
It's like you're not willing to do anything. You're not outgoing, or you're not determined to get things done. It seems like I feel like that wouldn't be good in customer service.
Okay. So maybe I lack some confidence would be demonstrated by a soft voice.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to work on right now are a few basic strategies for increasing your volume, which will in turn increase and improve your confidence, or at least your perceived confidence. Okay, so one of the most basic things you want to do, take a deep breath, and I want you to talk on your exhale. So,
Hello.
my name is Lindsay.
My name is Lindsay.
That was much better, much better. Okay, and another thing, you don't want to bring your voice up from your throat. You want to bring it from your chest to your diaphragm, or even if you want to think about it coming from your stomach, like your gut, you want to project your voice from the inside.
Hello, my name is Lindsay.
Even better. Now, a way that we can practice this, and this is something that I learned on my practicum, not necessarily from the book, but is to have our client hold a piece of paper up as if it were a barrier, and she is now to speak over the barrier where I still have to understand her.
Hello, my name is Lindsay.
Oh, I heard you perfect. You must have used those fantastic strategies that I just taught you.
Yes.
Okay, so that
I feel
concludes.
more confident.
And you sound more confident. That's fantastic. So, what we're going to do now is move on from increasing loudness. And now Lindsay's going to go ahead and do some therapy techniques on me.
Okay. Well, initially, before the session just started, I did present Brittany with a religious chant that we listened to from YouTube. So, what we're going to do, we are going to do the method of the chant talk approach. And what this is going to help reduce the effort in talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow Brittany to read a short paragraph in her normal voice, and then she's going to transform it into her chant voice, and then back to her normal voice, because initially the goal is to speak into a normal, more smooth conversational speech. I do need to make sure that Brittany does know that this chant talk is very temporarily. We're just going to do this for a short time because this is not our goal speech.
So I won't be sounding like this all the time.
You're right. So what I want her to do is she's going to read a short little paragraph from our voice book, and I want you to read it into your normal voice first, and then I'm going to record it from my phone, and then she's going to read it in her chant voice, and then we're going to play the recording, and we're going to compare the differences. What we're comparing is we want to compare the to see if there's any difference with the approximation of her speech sounds, also any of the glottal onsets. So we're just going to try to compare the difference within the speech production. Okay, so I want you,
Okay, just this one, like a sentence.
or this one, please.
Okay.
Do your normal voice.
Record the patient's oral reading on playback. Contrast the different sound of the normal voice with the chanted voice.
Okay. Now, sing it in the chant voice.
Record the patient's oral reading on playback.
Okay. Great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play both of those back. And she's going to give me some comparisons and then some contrasts of the two. So that's what we're doing. We're listening to it right now. We're going to be listening to it right now.
Or this one, please. Do your normal voice. Record the patient's oral reading on playback. Contrast the different sound of the normal voice with the chanted voice.
Okay. Now, sing it in the chant voice.
Record the patient's oral
So let's discuss this. What was the difference between your normal voice and your chanting voice?
Well, the chanted voice was much more fluid. My sounds kind of flowed together. And then the sounds that I most noticed were able to drag out were the vowel sounds. So that really helped with that. But then by dragging those vowel sounds out, I was able to put those consonants on the beginning and end of those vowel sounds, which helped with the articulation aspect.
Great. I'm glad you can see there was a difference. Now, what I have read with this approach is that this approach works very well with children. They like to do the different soundings of when they're talking or reading. And for those patients who do need to reduce hard glottal attack, the chanting approach seems to produce more dramatic results for softening voices for voice onsets. Okay, so we are done.
Oh,
Thank you.